So I'm just going to start about spirulina. First of all, knowing about spirulina, we have to know that what is DXN spirulina. We are including the DXN company, so we have to know about what is DXN spirulina. So I'm going with spirulina by its introduction. The word spirulina is derived from the Latin word spira, which means pack or spiral. Spirulina is very small acid green hair that produces essential energy of the body through sunlight. यसले चाहिँ हाम्रो त्यसरी सनको लाइटको उपस्थितिमा चाहिँ डेभलप हुने यो एउटा स्पाइरल चाहिँ एल्गी हो यो न्यू हो so that is the oxen spirulina. It is usually born in water, so it is founded in water. It is born in water, so it is founded in water. It contains plenty of protein, vitamins, iron, and multiple building materials. We all know that spirulina is an enhancement supplement. This is amazing source of protein, vitamins, and minerals, and that's why medical scientists have proven it as a superfood also. After knowing this, I want to talk about a small history of the spirulina. What I have read about this. Some researchers in Europe visited a country in Africa to collect the data for research about the spirulina, and they found the people of that area is very healthy, and they are just confused and they are just shocked to know about that fact. The people live in that area is so much healthy. Even they don't have any type of disease in their body, and they just got shocked in that time, and then they want to know that how they are just they are that much healthy. How what they consume, what they eat, what type of behavior that they adopt to get that much healthy in that time. In that time, they just research that they consume the algae or the spirulina for being by the consumption of that spirulina or algae, they do that much healthy, and any kind of diseases cannot even touch them. So after this, spirulina is founded. The existence of spirulina is from very far time, but the exact determination of that spirulina is just found from that research. Just like sometime there is America, but before the uh, Columbus determination, before the Columbus determination, that we don't know about the America. Like that, the European researchers propounded or they researched that spirulina in that time. After this, I just want to talk about the properties of spirulina, the characteristics of spirulina, the features of spirulina. Spirulina is its special feature is that it prevents the body radiation movement in wide range of the body. 60 to 63% of vegetables is found in spirulina, which is 3 or 4 times more than meat. We all say that the proteins, minerals are found in meat. Higher number of protein and minerals is found in meat, but in spirulina, 3 or 4 times higher or more than meat proteins that was found in spirulina, which is very amazing to know. Spirulina contains more protein, vitamins, iron, and multiple nutrients. It can be eaten by every day as usual. We know that eating meat every day is not good for our health. It can damage our digestive system or it may harm our digestive system. But if eat an everyday consumption of spirulina is very good for our health, and it provides 80-20 ratio. 80-20 food ratio, 80% alcoholic food and 20% acidic food is very good for our health, for our body system. So it contains the same ratio, 80-20 food ratio. Spirulina gives a lot of strength to our body. The problem of weakness cannot be occurred while we are consuming the spirulina. Spirulina is an ideal meal for the sport loving and doing. It means it is very ideal for sport lovers or sport who are engaged in sports. It means the players. It is an energy enhancement supplement. It helps to enhance the energy level of our body. Spirulina regularly plays daily nutrition in remove malnutrition, bleeding, night blind, all sorts, high blood pressure, hepatitis, CDP. It helps to heal also. It helps for the formulation of muscles. It also turns out from the body to day after day in harmful to all the toxins. These all properties are founded in spirulina. It increases the ability to work after consuming the spirulina. We have strength in our body and we can do work very easily. It also controls the body. It helps to control our body. Um, after some characteristics features of spirulina, I would like to talk about the benefits of spirulina, how it benefits her, what type of people, for how much content is benefit. This benefit can be how we can use this benefit, how we can be benefited by this spirulina product. I'm going to just talk about this, whatever I know. Um, it is very much useful for pregnant women and children. It is very good food supplement for pregnant women. By consuming spirulina, all the nutrition needed for the pregnant woman will be fulfilled, and all the nutrition needed for that growing children in the womb of that mother is also fulfilled in proper way. And we know today's child today's child has various type of limitations while eating food. They say, I don't like this, I don't like this, that, I don't want to eat vegetables, I don't want to eat meal, whatever their limitations. Due to that limitations, the child may have a physical and mental problem. They cannot grow on physically and mentally very perfectly. So that problem is solved by this spirulina. Um, to overcome from the tension of children growth, that is physically and mentally development, the consumption of spirulina will be very much ideal. And the next one is breast protects from cancer or other cancers also. Spirulina protects the body from being cancer. The blue-green color of spirulina is able to destroy the cancer cells. The color founded, that is blue-green color in spirulina, is very much useful, or it is able or it is capable to destroy the cancer cells which was grown in our body. Spirulina is filled with the antioxidant feature, so it can reduce the cancer cells or it can protect us from the cancer cells. And the next one is it increases the digestion strength. Spirulina creates good bacteria like lactobacillus and bifidobacteria in the digestion. Therefore, it increases digestion by increasing the body's capacity. It helps to that bacteria helps to digest the food in our stomach in very perfect way. By that, our cells get energy. The mitochondria of cells get enough energy to develop the body physically and mentally and do various types of work. And the next one is it's safety from being poisoning. It means that the chlorophyll available, there is the chlorophyll available in spirulina. So the availability of chlorophyll is a high density and best natural detoxifier. You know that it is reduced to heavy metal, harmful waste and contamination from the kidney. So the next one is prevention from diabetes. We all know that the ABCD problem. It means A, B, C, D problems. Among them, the D is the diabetes. It helps to prevent the diabetes. The presence of amino acids, vitamins, and minerals in spirulina reduces the diabetes. If the disturbance among these materials occur, then the problem of diabetes also occurs. It helps to remove lipid levels in diabetes. It contains linoleic acid, so it helps to prevent us from the diabetes. And if we are touched by diabetes, or if we have diabetes, then it helps to remove that diabetes. And if we are consuming the spirulina before we are touched by that diabetes, then we can diabetes. Then the next one is it improves immune system of our body. Spirulina is an anti-attack aid. It is anti-attack aid. So the presence of pallets in spirulina resulting in various obstacles about diseases the most effective of improve our immune system. We know that if the immune system uh, being weak, or if the immune system doesn't do its well work, then the various problems can reoccur in our body. Then the various diseases can catch our body and make it and can make it chronic also. So the likewise, the cell wall protect the cell from out attacks. The immune system of our body protect us from the outer disease. It helps to protect us from various types of bacteria, various types of viruses. We also know that the problem of this coronavirus is just occurred from China, and now um, it is attacking those types of persons whose immune system is low, or whose immune system is not that much enough to control or to protect that virus from the body. We have just heard that uh, so the immune system should be in good position to protect us from outer virus attacks. So it yes, alarm dressing. Daily intake of spirulina reduces allergic symptoms. It helps to reduce the allergic symptoms for about 6 months. The tiny parasite insects of dogs can be taken naturally with help of allergies, skin allergies from pests, flowers, pollen, or multi-layer allergies. It helps to reduce the allergies which are occur from various ways from various parts. So the next one is it helps to lose weight. I'm not talking about lost weight. I'm only talking about lose weight right now. Who want to lose weight? Who is fat and who have the problem of being fat? They can lose weight by the consuming spirulina. Spirulina gives protein less appetite and clear their body's bile. So it is very important, meaning any weight loss and meal for any weight loss. It means that there is a lot of weight gaining materials in our day-to-day food behavior. So spirulina helps us to maintain our body in what condition the body should be. Not that it only reduces the weight. It means that it helps to maintain our body in the perfect way. What is the height? What should be the shape of the body is maintained by the spirulina. And the next one is I think reduction of effect of. It means taking a certain amount of spirulina daily for few weeks, or maybe for few months, or maybe for 1 year, or more than that. Yes, to reduce the symptoms as like depression. Today, we can many of the people are facing the problem of depression and anxiety. It means intaking of spirulina helps to keep people positive. It helps to make our thinking positive. It helps to make our body positive. Our bodies work positive. The next benefit of the spirulina is one healing the natural remedy by inhibiting bad even and fungus growth is the perfect natural remedy that has anti-organic and anti-inflammatory properties. Um, and the next one is healthy baby development. Beneficial for it is very beneficial for breastfeeding children. The linoleic acid in spirulina helps to keep baby healthy physically and mentally. It helps to grow the baby's bones, hairs, all around development. We just see all around development of the baby, especially breastfeeding babies. So it is useful, or it gives benefit to that for the healthy baby development. And the next point of this benefit of spirulina is reduce blood shortage. The lack of iron is a the lack of iron is in now practice among women and children. Some of the women and the children are facing these blood shortage problems in current scenario. To overcome from this situation, the spirulina is the best natural formula of getting iron. The pregnant woman needs to consume that tablet iron, which is not good. It also increase the size of the baby, but while the time of the not in the time of the delivery it may occur problem and we have to do the delivery operation. uh, but the consumption of spirulina makes the body natural use the baby very naturally. So it is to improve the levels of vitamins B and hemoglobin, and it contains antioxidants, and it increases the function of the brain, loss of appetite, mood. It keeps our mood smile, uh, to protect the body by working against the liver damage. So these all are the benefits of the spirulina. Spirulina is for various huge people, huge problems, but I have just mentioned this much. And I'd like to say that some health tips of spirulina is protect cancer cells, reduce body weight, reduce body um, reduce body weight, SDI balance, give copper to keep liver and kidney function, useful for sciences. It means astronomers who go to astronomy for the research, whatever they do. Immune resistance keep the power active. So the spirulina is useful for players, useful for old age people, useful for pregnant women, useful for um, growing baby inside the womb, useful for growing baby outside the womb, for young people, for sportsmen, for the problem like bleeding, high blood pressure, diabetes, also hepatitis, for the purpose of losing weight, etc. Spirulina is very ideal. For astrologers, it is very super because the foods available in this earth cannot be consumed while going to the astronomy. So it is very useful for astrologers also. That's why it is certified superfood for the whole world, and the WHO also already had declared it as a super food of the world and the future food of the world. So the spirulina is best for each and everyone, for baby also, for baby inside the womb also, for baby outside the womb also, for adults also, for young age people also, and for old age people also. So it is very important and it is a ideal food. I would like to say it is ideal food, and it is super food also because in certain time by consuming 50 tablets you can get the protein, nutrition, vitamins, whatever we want from the spirulina, whatever our body wants from the spirulina. So spirulina is very much essential. It is very much important for all of us. So my knowledge about spirulina, my some points about spirulina has been finished right now. So thanks all of you that you have listened my some stupidity. I would like to say that so much carefully. So thank you so much. Thank you, Rameshwar, to give me this golden opportunity to speak.